Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again. And look, it doesn't it seem like a really long off season right now, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Like as we go through this whole process of the COVID-19 that we're dealing with, and with the police brutality and everything that's going on in the world today, it's crazy, right? But here on this channel, I like to try to keep things positive, and I hope that everybody's doing all right, and that everybody's positive and loving each other. This is what we do on Cowboys channels, not just mine, but other channels as well. We try to embrace the positivity. We try to embrace the love. We try to bring everybody together, no matter what age, race, religion, whatever. We are all people. We all bleed the same color. We're not aliens. We're human beings. So, I just feel like we just all need to come together, man, for one time. I mean, even the damn COVID virus can't even keep us together. And, I don't want to get into it too much, but I just will say that I'm just a little disappointed in, the fact that we just can't be together. And, but that's all I'm going to say about that. But, me, as far as my channel goes, like I said, I love all, and I try to preach to everybody, respect, positivity, love. This is what we all about right here. This is what we all about. Now, this is my second installment this off season of the undrafted players. My last video was with Garrett Marino. Today, I'm going to be talking about Luther Kirk, safety out of Illinois State. Undrafted guy. He's a Texas product. He went to Garland High School in Texas. He actually played both quarterback and DB. So that position flex, the Cowboys love that. He's standing at 6'2", about 201 pounds. Perfect prototype athlete, size, weight, range that the Cowboys defense is looking for, especially Al Harris. We know that Al Harris was a rangy guy himself when he was a player for the Packers, when he played under Mike McCarthy. Now, this is what he's looking for in his players. You see that every DB on this team, if you go and look at the roster on the Dallas Cowboys right now, you look at the DBs that we have, right? Every one of them is about the same when it comes to height and weight and things of that nature, and arm length. The only one that's different is Jordan Lewis. Now, I love Jordan Lewis. I think that, everybody keeps talking about trying to get rid of him. I was like, that boy is scrappy. He is going to learn. Not learn, he already knows, but he is going to show, because he can hear what's going on. He knows what people are saying about him. So he's basically going to go out there and fight his hardest. You remember his rookie year when he went up against Dez Bryant, and he ain't feared Dez Bryant. Some of the other guys ain't want no part of Dez Bryant. He wanted all the smoke. So with that being said, I think that, it's going to be an uphill battle for a lot of these free agents and things of that nature. But the good thing about Luther Kirk is he has position flex. That's one. Two, the safety list on this team is a little shorter than it is cornerback. Now, if he was a cornerback, he probably wouldn't have a roster, because I'm pretty sure that once things get started, these guys are going to be settled. Now, what sucks for these rookies, and what sucks for these undrafted guys, and what sucks for guys that are on the bubble anyway, is the fact that coronavirus being here, and they're not able to, practice and be in a facility, work out. So they're not able to see what these guys can do. As a younger player, it's hard to be conditioned and stay, at your best sometimes. So that's what it is with that. Now, I can't wait to see these undrafted guys. I can't wait to see these rookies that we drafted. I can't wait to see the veterans that we picked up in free agency as well. Like, I want to see everybody coming in and working together. And, I get tired of wearing masks every day. Even though I got this dope Dallas Cowboys mask, you just get sick of wearing masks every day, because you can't see people smile. It's just like you just feel like you're living in an affected world. That's what it feels like. But it sucks. But again, this is our norm right now. So, but like I said, he's 6'2", 201 pounds. So, size, weight, everything is what the Cowboys are looking for. His awards and recognitions, I will say, in college, he was, a part of the East-West Shrine game, and he won defensive MVP in that game. First team FCS All-American in Missouri Valley Conference first team. So, yeah, pretty good accolades for the young boy. Good things about him, like I said, he has range, sideline to sideline. He puts pressure on those receivers. He puts pressure on those guys. He's going to bat that ball away. And again, just like these guys that's on the team now, he's going to look for the ball. He's going to look for the ball. So when that ball is in the air, he playing that ball while keeping up with the receiver. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You got to track the ball. You got to know where the ball is at. Because what happens is you don't know where that ball is at and you put your hand in the wrong place, you're going to get called for a PI. So, I'm just saying. Now, he has pretty good speed, nice length. He's a flashy player, very rangy, very physical is what you want. He has an impressive wingspan at 73 3/4 inches. That's, your wingspan is basically your, if you don't know, it's your middle finger to middle finger with your arm stretched out wide. That's 73 3/4 inches. That's pretty good. Known for making big plays at needed times. Like, again, you know, when you need a play, he's there to make it. Illinois State product. Project, or what we like to call, still needs work on. He still has a long way to go as far as a run defender. Like I said, he's good with pass defending, but run defending, he's not as good. He takes too many chances sometimes especially when stepping down to the box. We talk about those safeties that come down the box to help the linebackers. For instance, Barry Church. Remember when Barry Church was on this team? Shout out to Barry Church. And, you know, I love Barry Church. I still follow him to this day. And, you know, things that he's doing still with the Dallas Cowboys and him just having another kid. So shout out to him. But Barry Church, though, like, you know, he was a rangy guy. He was a guy that, he was a solid safety. He wasn't the greatest, but he was somebody that was always good on your team because he was solid. You can count on him at all times to make the sure tackle and make sure that guy didn't reach that second level. Now, when he came down in the box to help the linebackers, he was pretty good at that because he was a sure tackler. If you have a safety that comes down to the box, you better make sure they're a good tackler. Now, with him, he's right now, I wouldn't say that he's the best in the box. But not saying that he can't tackle, but because sometimes he might oversell. He might take a wrong angle here or there. He might lose track of the ball carrier, leading the ball carrier to a huge gain. So he needs to work on that. And that's something that can be taught. You know what I mean? That's not something that like, oh, well, that's just what he is. He can't get better. That's definitely something that could be taught. That could be better at. So that's pretty much what I have with Luther Kirk. Now, I will say that he does have a good opportunity to make this team because, like I said, we're short of safeties right now. They can get another guy. If he comes in there and he shows and proves and he shows what this team could do, I mean, if not, you know, there's always the practice squad. And I'll be honest with you, I think our practice squad, like when you look at with the players, if you go down this roster and see everything that we have as far as these players, you will see that we might have a damn good practice squad as well. I mean, that, come on now. You can't beat that with a stick. So let me know what you guys think about Luther Kirk. Those of you that heard about him, especially my fans that are in the Texas area that knows about Garland High School and know their history and things of that nature. So the fact that he played quarterback before is kind of interesting too because he can throw the ball. So that's the one thing I wanted to say before I end the video. You look at teams, what we do with scout team reps, right? And if you have him, say for instance, if he doesn't make the squad, right? But he gets on the practice squad, there's things that you can do with him. So when you're getting ready to play a team, right? So if you're playing a quarterback that's very mobile, kind of a guy like, say like Russell Wilson, right? So in practice, they can give him a red jersey and say, hey, don't tackle this person. He can act as that particular quarterback because he can actually throw the ball. So you can use him on things like that. And hell, if you get him to a game one day on a 53-man route or 55, whatever the number goes up to this season, you might have an opportunity to, you know, get a direct snap to him. And people be like, whoa, damn, why is the safety on offense? You don't know what's about to happen. They can use him on a trick play. They can do something. They can wildcat. They can bootleg or something, and they can get him the ball. He can throw it out the backfield to Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott getting a receiving touchdown. What would you think about that? A Philly special maybe? I don't know. But who knows? But there's different things that you could do with that. So I'm loving, and as I look at these undrafted free agents and see what they have to offer, we don't have a bad list of undrafted free agents. I mean, it might be hard to cut this team down because I'm telling you, some of these guys got some real talent, and you're going to be cutting some real talent. And I hate to be the one at the end of training camp, that Grim Reaper, to come around and cut this team down. I hate to be the one to do that. But anyway, that's all I got for today. Thanks again to all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Those of you that are new to the channel, don't be afraid. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell. Get this content from your boy, because it's E2 Blue all the way. Holla at you later.